Yo, what's up, guys? This is Rafael from C Manga, and I'm here to give you another review of Green Blood, Chapter 19, Monster. And yeah, I'm really happy that another chapter came out this week. Last week there wasn't one, so it was like 2 weeks since we last had one, and I was pleased because I started to get paranoid, thinking, "Oh, great, maybe it's gone on a break again." But nope, here it is, and this chapter was very good. It was much better than the last one. The last one was very short and not much happened. There was more talking, but this one had like a lot of dialogue and action at the same time. What I did like was it cleared up a lot for the story and for the readers as well, because I was actually confused with a few things. But what I found interesting and cleared up was everyone had thought Brad was dead. Everyone believed the Grim Reaper was dead. That was including Emma, he's woman, you might as well say, and his younger brother Luke, his dad as well, Edward King, and the guy Gene of the Gravediggers, Kip as well. And yeah, I think I made a mistake and said Kip was the mission guy, the one that gave Brad all his assignments. But no, he's not. Kip is the Gravediggers leader's son. So yeah, in this chapter we see that everyone's just panicking, thinking, "Crap, he's still alive. Like, is he immortal or something like that?" He's pretty much ripping people apart. We saw one bit where he had like five guys pointing a gun at him. I think I say about two or three of them were from the Gravediggers, and the others were from the Iron Butterflies, and they were arguing on who gets to have, him to kill him. The Gravediggers was basically saying, you know what, this is none of your business. This is a internal matter, and they've gone mad, saying, you know what, what are you talking about? Internal matters, like after what he did to Raymond, which was their assassin, the guy that Brad killed for kidnapping Luke. They say, you know what, we deserve the right to take him regardless. And Brad was like, you know what, it makes no difference whether you're a gravedigger or an Iron Butterfly. And he's like, you'll all be joining me in hell. And he just slashes the crap out of them. The way you have to read it yourself. Me describing it doesn't do justice. Let's just say there was a lot of gore. There was an eye got pierced by one of his blades, and someone got pierced in the neck. Someone tried taking a shot at him, and he shot the other guy. Then there was one guy left. He was quivering, and he tried to take a shot. And we see this massive panel of him spinning round, and it seemed like he cleaved the guy in two. The panel was really amazing. I really do love the art of this manga. So yeah, we also see that Edward King and Jean were talking at the beginning, and they were basically discussing that, oh, so your son's not dead. Like, this is what Gene's saying to Edward King. He doesn't seem too bothered. He's like, oh, so that shit stain's still alive. He's like, doesn't really make a difference, because it's like, it's not the Gravediggers, the Iron Butterflies, or him that's going to end the war. And he's like, he reveals that he has a little toy ready that he's going to bring out, and it was like a Gatling gun, or the minigun of that era, because it's like the 19th century, so the guns were low tech back then compared to now. So it's like on two wheels, like a cart, horse and carriage kind of wheels that they're using the guns on there. So I'm guessing that's his toy, as he says. We even see this same gun on the cover for this volume. It was a color panel, and we see him holding this minigun on his shoulder. It's freaking massive. How he can hold that with one arm or with just his shoulders, amazing. And yeah, not I think one more thing I'd like to mention was Kip and Edward King have been in contact with each other. So it seems like either Kip is gonna somehow try and use him to get his way. So maybe he's gonna try and kill his dad. It seems like he's sniveling creep enough to do that this evening, because even Jean didn't know who is Kip's dad, that he's been in contact with him. So they've been discussing stuff, and Kip even said at one point, he's panicking. He was telling one of the guys to go and contact the head, Jean to ask what should we do now, seeing as the Gravediggers assassin's still alive, Grim Reapers. But he said everyone flee, the war's over with, we got to flee because this guy's here. And he's like, no, he ignored that. He's like, not flee. He's like, bring it out, bring it out. And we see that what was being brought out was the minigun that Edward King has. So yeah, it's really livening up, man. This chapter, really starting to enjoy it more. We see Emma, and I forgot to mention as well, we saw Emma and Luke as well find out that Brad is still alive. So they're both in shock, like, my brother's still alive, and Emma's like, it can't be, how is he still alive? And that was pretty much we didn't really see much of that, other than the fact that Emma gave him money, Luke, to go and make I think it was go and buy land somewhere so he can build up his own, little farm or something, which was the dream they both had. So, Brad was definitely thinking far ahead in terms of what to do for his younger brother. But yeah, it really was a good chapter, man. There was so much development in this, and as I said, it cleared up a lot for me because I hadn't read this in 3 months. Last chapter was kind of confusing, but now I'm kind of getting back to grips with this, and yeah, it's definitely very interesting. Now, obviously, Suffolk Big's about to go down, considering Brad and Luke's dad is back, and he's got a minigun with him. Like, what the flip is the Grim Reaper gonna do against that? I mean, he is mad. He's basically gone and taken out an army by himself. So I'm guessing if he can handle that, he should be able to handle that kind of gun. Yeah. So other than that, it was a really good chapter. I enjoyed it immensely, and I can't wait to see the next one. I've kind of stated my predictions in this review. So what do you guys think? If there is actually any Green Blood fans out there other than me, do you guys enjoy this chapter? And what do you think will happen next? If there isn't anyone out there who reads this, like I said again, I can't stress how much you need to read this manga. It's very underrated in my opinion. It is very new, but give it a try and see what you think. And if you can't be bothered to read it, you can check my first review, and it will just basically give you a brief idea of what the series is about, and then you can just catch up this way. But you know what, it's only 19 chapters. That's a quick read. So yeah. But I'm gonna shut up now and end this review. I really enjoyed it. Like I said before, we'll see what's gonna happen next time. And as I said, if you enjoyed this video and the review and all the chapter, leave us a like. It helps us out. And subscribe for more content in the channel. And I'll speak to you guys next time.